It's time to get revenge for last year's Scottish Cup final defeat against Celtic. It was close, we lost on penalties, and even my nudity couldn't inspire us to a victory. So this year I'll be pleased to see I've decided to wear clothes. I do actually have a hearts coloured tie. Well, it's sort of hearts coloured. It's the closest I could get. It's kind of maroony coloured, but it will do. And I don't think the team need a huge amount of inspiration. We have been better than Celtic this year. For those that haven't watched the last few episodes, we are Scottish champions. We have won the league for the first time since 1959-60, which is incredible. What a season it's been. The tactic has been marvellous. We've beaten Celtic a couple times, and this record is starting to improve, actually. If we can get another win today, we'll be well on the way to catching up with Celtic's 6 wins against us. Just to recap though, I'm just going to show you the league table and how it finished. By the way, Morton playing Livingston in the relegation playoff final thing for those interested. But you can see we finished 6 points clear ahead of Rangers. We only lost 3 games all season, twice against Rangers, once against Celtic. We only drew 5 games all season. It was a phenomenal season. Plus 48 goal difference. We actually had the best goal difference in the league ahead of Rangers and Celtic in the end, which I'm kind of surprised by considering our slow start to the league in terms of scoring goals, that's for sure. But we did have the 3rd best attack in the league. We easily had the best defence, as you can see there. It really was marvellous. Carl Lafferty, 2nd top goal scorer with 31 goals. He got the highest average rating. Mank got the 3rd highest average rating. He also got the most assists, playing at complete wing-back, which he is developing into nicely. I mean, he's basically a wing-back now. He's still not particularly comfortable playing there, but he just puts in really good performances down that right wing. Lafferty's looking for his 40th goal this season. However, he is injured. He's not actually returned to full fitness yet from that groin injury, so he's likely to pick up another injury, but it's the last day of the season. It doesn't matter hugely. You'll notice that there's a few players missing, and that's because a few contracts have expired. They expired on the last day of May, one day before this cup final. So Don Cowie, who was retiring in the summer anyway, isn't able to say goodbye. I was going to put him on the bench, but his contract ended a day ago, so he has left the club. It's a bit bizarre why it ended then, or it's a bit bizarre why the cup final's on the 1st of June. It seems quite late to me. But never mind, this is the team I'm going to be putting out to take on Celtic. McLaughlin in goal, who's been stoic at the back for us. We've got Suter, Berra and Lynch. That back 3 have been marvellous. Bielik in defence midfield. Our Pole, who's going to be on loan to us next season as well. And Mank on the right hand side. Lee Brown, who's probably been the worst performing player in terms of average rating, but he's been solid. It's because I've got him as a defensive wing back, and I just don't think he's getting forwards that much as a result and putting in really good performances. He did have a very good start to this season in Europe though, but since I've changed the tactic around, I guess we don't see a huge amount down that left hand side because we're focusing on the right hand side. Young Harry Cochrane, who has been fantastic in the first season where he's really, last season he was coming off the bench a lot. This year he has been starting all the important games, the majority of our matches, alongside Zoom, who's been fabulous as well. 8 goals from him playing in the Mazzala role. I'm going with Jack Payne ahead of Ben Reeves. This could be Jack Payne's last game because I don't think I'll be getting him next year unless they want to loan him to me again or if I can sign him. We'll see. He's been a decent player. And of course, Carl Lafferty up front. The bench consists of Jack Hamilton, Jallow, Liam Smith, Prince, Jay Spearing, Ben Reeves and Ryan Bowman. That's the Celtic lineup. They have a very strong team, but a few games ago, we were very solid against them and prevented them from really doing a huge amount. And they put out this strong team as well. They had Tierney, they had Sinclair, they got Griffiths, they had Rogic. They had those players, but they were unable to break us down. We'll see if we can do what we did against them in the last game. We have been magnificent against them this season, so let's keep it going. I have no reason to worry. I am confident in this team. My one worry, I suppose, is the fact that Lafferty is injured. And I have no confidence in Bowman. So maybe I'm not fully confident in this. I'm going to go for that. Do it for the fans. Do it for yourselves. We can get the Scottish double this season. We collapsed in the Betfred Cup game. I think it was against Rangers, wasn't it? Maybe next year we could go for the treble. Passionate. He's motivated. He's ready. Even though he's injured, even though he's going to be holding on to his groin the entire match, I think he could get a goal. As long as he doesn't get injured inside the first 10 minutes. If he can get last till half time, I reckon he can get a goal for us. We're underway then. I'm sure there's a few of you wondering what the future of this series is. I've won the league now, and I did mention that the aim was to win the league. But I also mentioned I want to give the Champions League a go. We're probably not going to even qualify for the group. But we're going to go into those qualifying rounds and do our best. And yeah, I just want to give it another go. So the third season potentially could be the last season of the series. I don't want to say for sure at this moment in time. There's still plenty of you enjoying this as Griffiths lines up a free kick and hits the post. We escape, and Jack Payne maybe on the counter here. Look at us charge forwards. Jack Payne, here he goes. Jack Payne still going. He finds not the greatest ball in the world. Zoom into Brown and back to Zoom and Cole Lafferty, and it's scrambled away. Jack Payne, it wasn't the best pass from him, was it? Oh, anyway, let's go again. Here's Jack Payne. That's not a good Jack Payne. What are you doing? But John Souttar steps in and intercepts nicely. They have had 4 shots to our 1 so far, but we've had slightly more possession after 20 minutes. We need to get a few more shots on goal though. Here's Harry Cochrane into Jack Payne. Not played so well so far. That's headed away as well. Maybe Ben Reeves is going to have to come on if Jack Payne continues to underperform here. Here's Vesovic. Don't go in. If that had gone in, that would have been painful. Amenkwa clears it away. Let's throw some encouragement at the lads. Come on. I've got the suit on. I'm ready. I hope that the lads are ready. It's headed away. Jack Payne, we smashed it clear. Here's Amenkwa with the pace to run at the defender. Oh, he's beaten him just about. Amenkwa's still going. Amenkwa's still going. He probably should have passed that instead of going for the glory. He kind of deserves a bit of glory, to be fair. He's been excellent as the complete wing back, but he got into that box and thought, his eyes lit up. He saw the headlines, as they say, throwing out the cliches there, and unfortunately fired it wide. We've had 3 shots, but all of them off target. It's 0-0 at half time. We've been relatively comfortable once again, though. Celtic haven't really worried us, apart from that free kick. I'm going to say we're not doing badly at all. If everyone, I don't know, calm, unlucky boys. Things just haven't gone quite right for us yet. That's worked. Lafferty nodded in agreement, holding on to his groin, I'm sure. Let's get on with the second half. After this match, I will do a season review. We'll have a look at the player performances to see who won player of the season, who scored the most goals. We know that already, and all of that jazz, as I usually do. Here's Musinda, and Brown fouls him, and it's a free kick. I didn't think it was going to be a highlight, but it is. Here's Musinda again. Early on in the second half, has a shot. It's an easy save from McLaughlin. There's not been a huge amount in this game so far. There's still a few people interested in me uploading this tactic, even though perhaps it's not been quite as impressive since sort of the midpoint of this season. It's still been very impressive, but yeah, you've seen a few draws, haven't you? Here we go. Zoom hits it just over the bar. If you would like me to upload the tactic, let me know in the comment section below and I'll get it sorted for the start of season 3. I'll put it on the Steam workshop. I think I've kind of got to that point where it's the best it can be. I'm not sure I can improve it anymore as Payne scores what could be a crucial goal in this cup final, and also probably his last goal for the club. We're 1-0 up. I didn't really get to celebrate that properly because I was blabbering about the tactic, but Cochrane puts a free kick in. Payne at the back post. He's got away from 3 men there. Slippery customer Jack Payne. We're 1-0 up, and after a poor first half from him, that could be the winning goal. I need to decide what to do next. I remember against Celtic a few games ago, that 1-1 draw, I kind of made us fall apart by making too many tactical changes. Do I just keep attacking for now and hope we can grab a second goal? I think we have to. I could make a change. Should I make a change? Zoom's quite tired. I think we need to keep this team out for now. Let's not do anything drastic. They've only made 1 sub. They brought off Griffiths, in fact. And they've won a corner with 21 minutes to go. And this looks... yeah, it's 1-1. I mean, that's not through any fault of my own, to be honest. It's not because I kept it on attacking. A corner, you can get a corner. They could get a corner any time. Unfortunately, Lafferty couldn't win the header at the near post. Rogic beat him to it, and Siminovic has equalised for Celtic. So we're actually going to have to make a change to try and get back into this game and go ahead again. So it's in the balance. Jack Payne's goal isn't going to be the winner. I'm going to bring Zoom off. I mean, I have to think about penalties as well, though, don't I? He's got 12 on penalty taken. Prince has 11. It's not a huge amount of difference. What I could do is I could move Jack Payne back and bring on Ben Reeves. I think that is the best option. We need a goal. We're not going to win the game by drawing 1-1, unless it goes to penalties, and we win on penalties, of course. I'm going to actually go for mixed passing rather than short as well. So one tactical change, one substitute. Let's see if this makes a difference. Let's just throw some more encouragement at them. It looks like it's going to extra time. It's been a very tight game, but we've won a corner. Cochrane back to the edge of the box. Ben Reeves, Lafferty hits it! 2-1. What a goal from Lafferty. He's been on the pitch for 85 minutes. He's not even back to full fitness. And he's blasted one in from the edge of the box. This is what we want to see. He hit it through a crowd, and the keeper basically couldn't see it. You could argue maybe these players were, well, if they were offside, they might have been in the way of the goalkeeper's view. But it counts. It counts for us. And we're 2-1 up with 5 minutes to go. I was too excited to make tactical changes, and now they're coming forwards again. So they might be able to get an equaliser straight away from kickoff here. Here they come. Rogic out wide to Sviatchenko, who's injured himself as well. Suter heads it away temporarily. Bitten. Masinda fires it wide. And we can just calm down a bit now and hope that we can hold on to this famous victory. I'm going to make one more sub for now. Am I going to make one more sub for now? I don't think... I mean, the sensible option here is to bring Lafferty off because he is injured. Bring on Bowman, he's got work. I think I will do that. I know if we then concede a goal, but I don't think Lafferty will last much longer, if I'm honest. It's just, he's going to pick up an injury if I keep him on, I'm pretty sure. We're going to turn Be More Expressive off. We'll go back to short passing. We're going to go to defensive waste time. Right then, can we hang on to this? The other one I should do is bring Payne off and throw on Prince or someone. Oh, no. Let's keep it the same. Let's keep it like this. We've got 4 minutes to hang on. Can we complete a famous Scottish double here? I think we're going to do it. 45 seconds to go. Wow. They have had more shots. They've created the only half chance of the game. It probably hasn't been the most exciting spectacle for the fans here. But I don't care. We're 2-1 up with 20 seconds to go. Are we going to hang on and complete a famous double? Here we go, just passing it around, mocking Celtic basically. Bielik into Cochrane, through to Reeves, who loses the ball. Hopefully that doesn't matter too much. Here's the final whistle. There we go. We've won the Scottish Cup. Oh, they're dancing away. There's me in my red suit. I need to get a red suit, don't I? And here comes the claret and white confetti. Oh, what an achievement. I can't quite believe I've done that this season. We've won the league quite comfortably in the end. 6 points clear. I've won the cup without too much trouble at all. Today wasn't the prettiest game in the world, but we were never really under threat from Celtic. They scored from a corner. Lafferty gets his 40th goal of the season. I forgot to mention that. He gets his 40th goal of the season to win us the Scottish Cup. What a man. What a team. I don't know why Ben Reeves is looking nervous, because we've just we've won the bloody cup. You don't need to look nervous. There we go. Wonderful stuff. Ooh, that looks really good, doesn't it? Let's just look at the past winners. Hearts have managed to win the first Scottish Cup since the 2011-12 season. It wasn't such a long wait compared to the league, but still. I'm really, really pleased. Of course, revenge for last season as well makes it even sweeter. So, we'll have a look at the player statistics. We'll have a look at who won Player of the Year, etc. in a second. But Yeah, let's have a look to see who made the most appearances. First of all, was Christoph Berra, 53 appearances under his belt this season. We played so many European games at the start of the season, of course. Goal-wise, Lafferty, a long way ahead of anyone else. 40 goals. That is incredible. At the age of 31, he's still not that old. He can still do us another couple seasons, I reckon. He's just brilliant as that target man. Bowman just couldn't compete. He was unable to steal that place from Lafferty. I think we need to sign someone else who could be competition for him rather than Bowman. Maybe I should sell Bowman. Rory Curry actually managed to get quite a few goals for Livingston. If I just show you. He got 8 goals. Not bad at all. And he scored a few goals for us before he did leave. He scored, 2 goals. It's not masses, I know. But yeah, he did all right at Livingston, considering they are playing in a relegation playoff thing. I don't know. Did they survive? Let's have a quick look. Oh, they drew. Oh, so there's a second leg. So we won't find out this season. You'll find out at the start of season 3 as to whether they did survive or not. But Rory Curry could come back and be our second option, but I don't know whether he's good enough to do that. I'll have to make a decision on that. It just depends who I can find. And remember, we might be playing, we're going to be playing Champions League qualifying stage football. Whether we actually get through to the group, it is very unlikely. Jack Payne got 11 goals this season. Can we hang on to him? Will I be able to sign him on a permanent or get him back on loan from Huddersfield? I don't know. We'll have to find out in the summer. Zoom got 8 goals. Christoph Berra got 8 goals. He scored a few in Europe at the start of the season. And Ben Reeves got 6. Other than that, there wasn't... This tactic heavily relies on that front man. Which is why if Lafferty was to get injured for a long time, we're a bit screwed. Maybe that's why last year we didn't quite compete right at the top, because Lafferty was injured for quite a bit. And Manquith got 16 assists this year. Ben Reeves and Lafferty picked up 8 each, and Cochrane picked up 6. Great season from the youngster. And as you can see, best average rating Lafferty, then Manquith, then Bielik. Jack Hamilton, who only played 3 games, we can't really count him. Zoom, McLaughlin played well in goal. Suter and Harry Cochrane down there. What a player this lad is. He really is improving all the time. Some of his smaller attributes like heading and leadership are currently going up. Acceleration as well. Work rate continuing to rise, which is excellent. His passing's gone up to 14. Worth £5.25 million. He does have that release clause now, which is a bit of a worry. But I didn't really have much option. I had to keep him happy. Anyway, I'm really looking forward to seeing how he grows next year as well. Hearts do the double. Let's have a look at the player awards then. So this is currently the overall best 11 from the 2 seasons. So it's still my old tactic from last season it's going with here, funnily enough. So that was last season's team of the year. This year, McLaughlin, Suter, Berra, Lynch and Manquith Spearing in there instead of Bielik. That doesn't make sense. Brown, Jean, Cochrane, Payne and Lafferty. Especially as Bielik is in the overall best 11 but isn't in the best 11 from this year. That literally makes no sense at all. What is going on there? Strange game. These are the end of season awards then. So Lafferty mopped up player of the season comfortably, 74%. Amanko 18% and Zoom 6%. Goal of the season from Harry Cochrane. Young player of the season was Bielik and signing of the season was Joel Lynch. Let's have a quick look at the goal of the season though from... it's this goal. It's his only goal of the season and it's his first ever goal for Hearts. It was a stonker. An absolute stonker from Harry Cochrane. You'll remember my reaction, I'm sure, for those of you that watched that episode. Look at this. The power. I mean, that's in slow motion, I think. That was exceptional. What a strike. And that was his first ever goal for Hearts, which makes it even better. That's the season review. We lost in the quarterfinals of the Betfred Cup. Match of the season was that 3-0 win against Livingston. Surely it should be a win against Celtic. Come on. And the moment to forget. Yeah, it was a pretty poor game against Rangers. A month ago, 2-0 defeat. That's our first defeat for a long time though, remember, so we did exceptionally well. Like I've mentioned previously, I don't really look at squad dynamics that often. Once a season, that's currently the situation. In fact, we'll go to it. Let's have a quick look. That's the hierarchy then. So Lafferty, Berra and Zoom are the team leaders. And we've got 2 good social groups. There's no players separated out. It's because we won the league. There's no need for them to be separated out. I think next season I need to aim to win the league again, and I don't see any reason why not to. What should I say? Passionate. Congratulations on winning title. It's a great achievement and you all deserve a good break now. Make sure blah, 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 blah. I won't accept anything else. Finish in the top half. I mean, come on. Is that a bit... I mean, that's putting a lot of pressure on them, I know. But why is the 3 options going from I won't accept anything less than winning the league, and the next best option is top half? Come on. Why not, like, challenge for the title? We don't have to absolutely win the title. I'm going to go for that anyway. Oh, it's worked. So, that's... what? What's happened to these players? What? Has their morale just collapsed, or is that a bug? I want to have a look. It said Lafferty had collapsed, basically. Where's his morale? Where is his morale? Where do you see morale? Like in an individual player? It says here. I mean, it doesn't say the morale's dreadful, so I'm not entirely sure what happened there. I think that was a mistake. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. Thank you for watching today's episode. Thank you for watching the second season of Hearts of Gold. I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly did. Scottish champions. Let's just go back to the league. Scottish champions. Scottish Cup champions. And we're heading into the Champions League, which is absolutely marvellous. Hope you're looking forward to Season 3 of Hearts of Gold. Please leave a like. Let me know if you do want me to upload this tactic. If there's a few of you that want me to upload it, then I'll stick it on the Steam Workshop for you. But until next time, enjoy FM18, enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you very soon.